Good evening, welcome to the DBS Sports. Brian Calix in for Kenton Casimir. After a successful swim character meet in Jamaica, the St. Lucia Amateur Swimming Association swimmers are ready to step it up a notch at the CCAN Swim Championship in Aruba. The CCAN summons all its affiliated countries, including Colombia, Guyana, Suriname, and Venezuela of the South American Confederation, and Guadeloupe and Martinique of the French Swimming Federation to participate in the Central American and Caribbean Championships. 9 swimmers have made the squad, to include character medalist Deandre Blanchard and Naima Hazel. Nakisha Louis, Mackay Shalmine, Katie Kyle, Devin Buddha, Ethan Dyke Elliott will also join the team. This time around, Jama Archibald will be representing St. Lucia in the open water competition. Swimmers are expected to swim their best stroke with the hope of medaling. Preparation will include team building, mental building, motivational talks, and 2 training sessions in Martinique's 50-meter pool. The team will be accompanied by team manager Sabrina O'Dole and chaperone Tessa Louis. President A.Z. Hazel is expected to be SLASA's representation at the Congress. Still in swimming, the St. Lucia Amateur Swimming Association will be conducting a National Learn to Swim Instructor Certification Clinic from June 18 to 22, 2018. This course serves as a precursor to the FINA Level 1 coming up in August. Interested persons can contact Yasmin at 487-0361 for more information. A special appeal goes out to physical education teachers to participate in this clinic. Non-teachers must be at least 17 years or older. Black Hat 2018 is approaching, and in an announcement from the St. Lucia Football Association and Black Hat, please be informed that the 2018 Black Hat Championship is tentatively scheduled to take place during the period 15 September to 6 October 2018. The release reads, quote, "On what basis we invite all member leagues to a meeting this Thursday 7th 2018 at the conference room of the St. Lucia Football Association, Inc. from 5 p.m. At that meeting, we will discuss the format for the upcoming championship. So beware, Black Hat is on the way." In local cricket, the Eugene Premier League bowled off on Monday evening at the Grosvenor playing field. In the first encounter, Jonel Eugene Sharks defeated Charles Sipal Tuners by 30 runs. Batting first, the Sharks scored an imposing 189 for 6 of their allotted 20 overs. Mateo Boulogne top scored with 71, while Jonel Eugene got to 58. Bowling for the Tuners, Stavon Gabriel took 3 wickets, while Javon Charles picked up 2. In reply, Tuners reached 169 for 9 in 20 overs. Dane Edward top scored with 40, while Jad Goodman contributed 39. Bowling for the Sharks, Amari Venner had 3 wickets. The man of the match went to Mateo Boulogne. The Cassius Memorial T20 Cricket Tournament continued on Sunday, June 3rd at the Larissos playing field, and that's in the Marbella Valley. In the first encounter, Rovers United took on the Marbella Valley under-19 team. Batting first, Rovers United scored 276 in 20 overs. For Rovers United, Denzel James top scored 104 of 52 balls. Zachary Edmond, he got 81 of 37 balls, and Ori Shangu 33 in just 23 balls. Bowling for the Marbella Valley under-19s, Adil Balu took 4 for 40 in 4 overs. In reply, the Marbella Valley under-19s got to 151 for 5 in their 20 overs. Adil Balu, having a good game, top scored with 59. Bowling for Rovers United, Mogaran Cholet bagged 2 for 24 of 4 overs. Rovers United winning by 125 runs. In the region, the Hero Caribbean Premier League fixtures for the 2018 season have been announced, as the best cricketing talent from across the Caribbean and from around the world are set to take part in the biggest party in sport. The 34-match season will begin on August 8th with the final on the 16th of September. For the 3rd successive year, the tournament will return to the USA, with 3 matches taking place at the Central Broward Regional Park in Lauderhill, Florida. The first match will see last year's winners, Trinbago Knight Riders, take on St. Lucia Stars, while the Guyana Amazon Warriors will get underway against St. Kitts and Nevis Patriots. Game 5 will see a repeat of last year's final, with the Knight Riders taking on the Patriots. This year, the semi-final and final will be in Trinidad, with the venue for the first 2 knockout matches yet to be confirmed. Speaking about the announcement of the tournament fixtures, Hero CPL's COO Pete Russell said, quote, "It is very pleasing to get a fixture list agreed for this year. Moving the tournament between 7 nation states always represents a huge logistical challenge, and I would like to thank our operations team for pulling it all together for another year, end quote. Well, we take a break, but when we get back, 27 cricketers called to trials for St. Lucia National Under-19 team. We'll tell you who they are when we get back. Thank you for staying tuned. The following players have been selected to participate in trials for selection on the St. Lucia Under-19 cricket team to participate in the Winloch-Windward Islands Under-19 tournament scheduled for Grenada later this month. The players invited to training will be engaged in a 2-day practice match this weekend at the Mindu Phillip Park. The players are Jonel Eugene, Kimani Melius, Wayne Edward, Jad Goodman, Simeon Gerson, Gavin Seri, Sanjay Hale, Craig Elise, Shelton St. Rose, Hanif Antoine, Marlon Remy, Lee Solomon, Keegan Arnold, Akim Ogis, Tyrell Chiku, Tyrone Theodore, Yannick Seri, Extus Emmanuel, Ryan Joseph, Udell Preville, Matthew Bologne, Quinn Henry, Jaden Elibox, Dominic Ogis, Emerson Charles, Zai Antoine, and Terrius Jones. In football, Manchester United have reached an agreement to sign Brazil midfielder Fred from Shakhtar Donetsk for reported £47 million. The 25-year-old, who has been selected for this summer's World Cup, is set to become Old Trafford's boss Jose Mourinho's first signing of the summer. United are also closing in on Porto's 19-year-old defender Diogo Dalot and should complete this deal this week. Dalot has a £17.4 million release clause and is understood to have had this medical. The transfer should hasten the exits of Italian fullback Matteo Darmian, who has been strongly linked with Juventus, and Netherlands defender Daley Blind, neither of whom has a long-term future under Mourinho. And finally, tonight in news on tennis, Novak Djokovic is out of the French Open after Italy's Marco Cecchinato beat him to reach the semi-finals in a huge shock in Paris. Djokovic, 31, saved 3 match points and missed 3 set points before the world number 72 finally won 6-3, 7-6, 1-6, 7-6. Cecchinato, 25, has never won a main draw match at a Grand Slam before this year's Roland Garros. He will face Austria Dominic Thiem in the last 4. Stay tuned, the weather is up next.
The weather is brought to you by RMC Limited, above and beyond expectations. Look no further than RMC Limited for your entire hotel and catering supplies. In stock are chafing dishes, glasses, folding tables, as well as chef jackets, pants, shirts, shoes, hats and aprons. RMC's janitorial supplies makes life clean, sanitized and fresh, with wet mops, brooms, mop buckets, wet floor signs, mats, bins, and all your housekeeping uniforms, shirts, pants and dresses. RMC Limited, above and beyond expectations.
Things are quiet. It is early June after all. Typically this time of the year, the season really hasn't gotten going just yet. We had an early storm, of course, Alberto back in late May, and right now not much to speak of across the Atlantic Basin. Are watching some clusters of showers and storms down across Central America. Nothing to speak of there. Some model hints that perhaps next week we do get a spin-up of low pressure in the Western Caribbean. The GFS model sort of jumping on that early, which is kind of a typical bias for it this time of the year. The European model, not so much, really not having anything next week. So we'll keep an eye on that area over the next week or so, but elsewhere not much happening across the tropical Atlantic. We, of course, as I said, had Alberto. Whenever we do get that next named storm, it will be named Beryl. That, of course, typically on average doesn't happen until early August. We'll keep you updated. Thanks for checking in.
The weather was brought to you by RMC Limited, above and beyond expectations.
Now to a thought to take you through the night. Don't wait for things to get easier, simpler. Life will always be complicated. Learn to be happy now. Otherwise, you'll run out of time. Stay tuned. The DBS News continues.